Hello, everyone, and welcome to 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your producer this evening, Logan Landers. And joining me to do this game preview between the BYU Cougars and the Arizona State Sun Devils is my man, Jay McLovin. What's up, man?
Hey, doing good, Logan. Good to be here and have some fun talking college football.
Oh, it's the best, man. And these game previews, we love doing these. We love predicting who we think is going to win, what the outcome is going to be. And, man, I am just ready for it. It's going to be great. Of course, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you love all the content here. We got all these game previews. We got Legends interviews, player profiles, draft profiles. Even now we're doing draft profiles. So we're getting a very early start on that. So please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Enjoy all of our content. Also, listen to our podcast. Thanks to you by the Believe Podcast Network, who've been doing a lot of tremendous work with us. It's been an absolute pleasure. And please go over there and subscribe for your audio listening experience. Well, Jay, let's get right into this one, man. Let's talk about these BYU Cougars. What can they do to get a win against these Sun Devils on Saturday?
I mean, like I said earlier in the last one, I mean, they got great defense, man. They only gave up 83 yards on the ground and a little over 100 yards in the air. So, I mean, they're giving up, 189 total yards? Now, granted, that was against, Arizona and Utah. And that's pretty – or excuse me, not Arizona and Utah. That was against let me see. That was SUU and UNLV. So, not necessarily high-ranked teams, but still – I think when BYU comes in there, it's going to be a little bit different story. But they're going to have to continue to play good run-stopping defense and good pass interceptions and things like that. They're going to have to really try to get those turnovers. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the stats for Jay Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. The one thing about Jay Daniels is he's pretty much the majority of their offense. If you think about it, he's got 19 carries for 165 yards as their leading rusher, and he's also the quarterback. He's got 2 touchdowns and a pick on 30 for 41 on the pass completion. So he's great at completing the passes. He's only got 1 turnover, and he's got really good. I mean, he gets a lot of yards on the ground. So you're going to have, if he can continue to do that without getting hurt, that's what worries me about running quarterback. Is can he stay healthy, or put him, or they're going to continue to put himself out there in harm's way? So he's going to have to stay vertical. He's going to have to continue to do what he's doing on offense in terms of on the ground and through the air, and then their defense is going to have to really stifle BYU's, and that's a tall order.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, because BYU, if you're a fan of the Cougars, by the way, what a tremendous season last season and this year's been. I mean, they've been on a roll, Jay. I mean, last year, of course, they had Zach Wilson. We all know how he's doing. We got a comment here from Matthias Simon saying, bring Zach Wilson back. You can't do that, man. I know. But, hey, he's moved on to bigger and better. I don't know about better, but bigger things with the New York Jets in the NFL. But for BYU, what a time it's been, Jay, because they're ranked. They're number 23. They're facing Arizona State, who is the 19th ranked team in the country right now. And this is actually the first ranked game between a team coming into BYU. Man, it's absolutely insane. It's since 2009. So it's been over 10 years since there's been a ranked matchup at BYU's home turf. So first off, man, you love to see that. All the fans are going to be hyped for that. BYU's looking great, like you said. As long – because I think this is going to be a tough matchup. I mean, obviously, with both these teams ranked a few spots behind, right near each other, I want this one to be close. And if BYU can go in there and put up some points, and if their defense can just lock things down, I think it's going to be a good one, man, if you are a Cougars fan. But I think that overall, if you're a fan of the Cougars, if you think they're going to win, it's all about how that crowd is going to react, honestly, Jay, because they're going to be pumped up. They're ready. It's going to be a good time. And also BYU, let's not forget, they also accepted an invite to the Big 12 starting in a couple of seasons in 2023. So they're just looking great this year. They've had a lot going on, and I think this is really going to kick things. This is going to be a test for me. Is if they can knock off Arizona State, I think they're going to be some good contenders this year in their conference. But before we go over to Arizona State, we got some exciting news for all of our listeners out there. Our podcast is partnering with playactionpools.com this season for some interactive fun to the sport we love the most. You'll be able to get on the action with our playactionpools.com football pick'em challenge, which is open to everyone. But here's how it works. You sign up for our contest, Believe Football Pick'em at playactionpools.com, and then you get your picks each week. We're going to select the 10 highest profile games of the week between NFL and college football, and whoever gets the most picks correct each week will win a pair of electric sunglasses and a pair of DC shoes. Once again, go to playactionpools.com and sign up for the contest. Believe, that's BLEAV, Football Pick'em. And if you plan on hosting your own football contest, go to playactionpools.com today. They've got Survivor, Pick'em, as well as a cool sportsbook style concept called Build Your Bankroll. Playactionpools.com, your new home for all your office sports pools. All right, Jay, these Sun Devils, what can they do in this highly touted matchup between number 19 and number 23? How can they get this win?
Yeah, BYU. You talking about BYU, right?
Yeah, if you want to go BYU, you can.
Yeah, because I think you asked for BYU earlier, and I wound up going to Arizona. I'm sorry,
hey,
man.
We'll cover them all.
Hey, I'm a little backwards today, so you have to bear with me. You think about BYU, man. They have a great run. They have good passing. They beat Arizona. They beat Utah, both ranked teams, pretty well. And he's got 5 touchdowns. I mean, he doesn't have as good as pass completion rate as what Jay Daniels does, but he went 36 of 58, whereas Jay Daniels went 30 of 41. So Jay Daniels is a little bit better on the pass completion side of the ball, but Jay Hall has no turnovers and 5 touchdowns. He's got more TDs and less turnovers. And I always say, if you can limit the turnovers and they're scoring the ball, well, that wins games right there. And then you go to Algiers. I can't say his name right, but he's gone 44 carries on 196 yards, which that tells you just how effective though that Jay Daniels was, because he put up 19 carries for 165. So Jay Daniels can run. And so my point being is that BYU is going to have to keep limiting the turnovers, which they're doing. And they're going to have to maybe step up that run defense, because they got a runner. Jay Daniels is a runner. And they're going to have to step that up if they want to beat Arizona State, which is ranked 19. So they're right now, they get up 137 yards. He's getting about 160. Yeah, they're going to have to really step up their run game, and they're going to have to limit their passing. Right now, they're giving up 383 total yards is what they're giving up. So they're going to have to cut that down to around the 300 yards given up per game in order for them to have a good chance of beating ASU.
Yeah, and I mean, talking about the Sun Devils for me, I mean, like you've mentioned, man, they are on top when it comes to rushing the football. They're first in the Big 12 when it comes to rushing offense and touchdowns. 9 of their 11 TDs this year, Jay, they've came from run plays. Yeah. So if you're BYU, I think it's pretty simple. You got to stop the run. You got to do it. And if they can stifle them, BYU should win this game. Their defense is pretty stout. They've only allowed about 16.5 points so far this early on in the season. And so you're looking at it here, Jay. You got a team like Arizona State who is very run heavy. They found a lot of success with the run. And then you got BYU who's pretty much just even throughout in terms of offense and defense. So I need to hear it, man. What's your final score in this one? Who is going to pull out this win in this matchup?
Well, before I do that, what's interesting is they got BYU ranked 23 and they got ASU ranked 19. But I really think, given their strength of schedules, that BYU should be ranked 19 and ASU should be ranked 23rd, to be honest with you. Because BYU's played a tougher schedule thus far into the season versus what ASU has done. And BYU's done it pretty well. So I'm going BYU winning this game over ASU. And I think BYU is going to take it down probably, I would say, 28. Oh, man, that's a good one. I think it's going to be 28-21.
Okay. A 1 touchdown lead.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think it's going to be close.
And this one is going to be tough because, like you mentioned, it's 19 and 23. They're only a few spots apart. BYU's played a tough schedule. They kind of shocked a lot of people when they beat Utah the other week.
Yeah.
And, Jay, I might have to agree with you only because here's my reasoning. They're at home. They're playing a ranked battle. They're going to have a packed house. and they've got a lot of momentum on their side.
Right.
Arizona State, they're no slouch whatsoever. And I think that the Cougars are going to get the win in this one. I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people can think, Jay. You have it by a touchdown, but I'm going to go even more narrow. I think BYU is going to win by a field goal. And I think if I had to go with a final score, I'm going to keep it kind of low because I think the defense is going to have a good time. I'm going to go my final score, BYU with, maybe BYU 17 and Arizona State 14. I think it's going to be a late field goal, maybe in the fourth quarter to get that win. And I think overall BYU is going to pull off, we would say an upset because just the way the rankings are. But I think if BYU can get this win, Jay, that's just going to kind of carry them into the rest of the season and, and for greater things to come. I think that they have done a tremendous job with that program as of late, kind of turning it around, and they've got a lot of eyes on them. So do you have any final thoughts you want to share before we head out tonight?
No, other than, like I said, I just think the rankings are confused there. I think BYU is the better team, and I look forward to seeing it. Like you said, they're gonna have a packed house. I think BYU is just gonna give them that loss.
It's gonna be a good game played this Saturday, so please check it out. Also, if you want to check out any of our other great game previews coming on here, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Twitch. We appreciate all the love and support y'all have been giving us as of late. It's been absolutely tremendous. Also, if you haven't done so already, please go over and check out our podcast. Anywhere podcasts are listened to for you, whether it's Spotify, Apple, iTunes, iHeartRadio, you name it, we are over there with daily, sometimes even more, uploads, whether we have these game previews like we're doing right now, player profiles from the current day with drafts, go back in time with some history. We have all of that stuff. Amazing legend reviews, guys who've won Super Bowls, NCAA championships. We have it here on the show, so please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Well, for my amazing co-host today, Jay McLovin, man, thanks so much for coming on and talking about the BYU Cougars and Arizona State Sun Devils matchup. I've been your producer, Logan Landers. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you in just a little bit.